Welcome to the Create with Katrina Julia show by Fit Life Creation, where we talk all the things on wellness, faith, marketing, business, and travel to create a life and business you love. I've been there, friend. I've walked from fear to faith, self-hate to love, corporate to calling, and bondage to freedom, along with transformation in every area of my life. I'm right here with you, walking along on my own path to creating. So tune in so that you learn how to create a life and business you love, hands-on. Let's create it. Welcome to Do This for the next 7 days to change your life. So I'm Katrina Julia. I am a multi-passionate entrepreneur, athlete, creator, and CEO of Create It, where I love to help creators and CEOs who crave creating community and cash to create it like a boss. In case you are curious, I am here at Playa del Carmen at sunrise, and actually I have already been awake, which is a whole shocking revelation for me and proof we can change at any time since 4:30 a.m. without an alarm clock. Yes, friends. And that is something I started speaking years ago. So what are the things to do for the next 7 days that will change your life? So glad you asked. So speaking of mornings and speaking of being here in the morning, and what I wanted to talk about is several things. So one is your morning routine and setting yourself up powerfully for success in every single way. So what does my morning routine consist of? So glad you asked. It is part of what I call a sacred 7 morning, and you guys are literally experiencing it with me. So the sacred 7 morning consists of I am statements and affirming. Like, one of the things I say to myself out loud and internally when I wake up is I am a beautiful, wonderful child of God. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. This is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Other affirmations that have come to me divinely over the last several years include I am creating, transforming, and inspiring. I am limitless. I am resilient. I am priceless. I am leading myself and others to transformation and inspiration. So sit with yourself, if you haven't yet in the past, in silence, and receive what things are coming to you to say about yourself that your soul needs. So another thing that has been coming up for me a lot this year is that I am worthy. I am worthy. I am worthy as I am. I am worthy as I'm being. I am worthy in this moment, regardless of any external circumstances. And oftentimes things like that come up for us because we have attached our worthiness or our being to external things, be it people, be it people's opinions, be it approval, be it money, be it net worth, whatever the case may be. So I definitely encourage you to think about all that as you digest this. So the sacred 7 morning, I am music, Bible, pray, message, journal, and move. So this morning when I woke up at 4:30 and listened to affirmations and listened to different things, I also prayed. I also did a meditation, and I also read and referenced different things from the Bible. So that was already consisting of I am, Bible, pray. So 3 out of the 7. Music is what you are hearing now. So music can be a number of different things. So right now, music is the sound of the waves, the sound of the ocean, the music of nature. Sometimes it is worship music. Sometimes it is get up and dance music. Sometimes it's the Barbie soundtrack. It's varied throughout the years in a lot of different ways. So think about what that music is for you. So I am, move, Bible, journal, pray, and that is also, so I am, music, Bible, move. So I moved to get here. So sometimes I would have maybe walked, depending on where I'm staying. And in some of my recent videos of Playa del Carmen, I walked from my Airbnbs. But today I actually biked here because my current Airbnb has a bike for me to use. And I love using it to come to places like this that gets me here a lot faster. So we've talked about I ams, music, message, positive messages, prayer, music, movement. So let me recap. I am, Bible, pray, message, move, journal. What am I forgetting? Music. I am, music, Bible, pray, positive message, movement, which I just talked about, and journaling. So journaling. So journaling, I journal in a couple of different ways. I journal in a notepad that I have that has a cover that says I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Then I have a journal that said this is going to be the best day ever that's connected with Herbalife. And it's funny because I got that journal from Amazon actually before the movie even came out. And I'd been eyeballing on Amazon a while ago. So talk about alignment, right? Then I also digitally journal on my notepad on my computer and then also on my calendar. So I've learned, you guys, depending on how your brain functions and helping us focus, especially in this day and age, is reinforcing things both in writing and digitally. And years ago, I actually discovered this even when I was in college, that as I would reinforce things in the same way, as I would study things 3, 4, 5 times, I essentially guaranteed an A into truly knowing the material and to applying the material. Okay. So journaling, also writing down your goals and visualizing your goals. So let's shift from the morning routine into aligning to create the life you desire. So one of the things I actually bring with me as I travel is a vision board that I got off Amazon, and it sits next to me on my nightstands wherever I am in the world. And then I also have a digital vision board that I created on Canva. You can just use simply a collage. And then I added it as a screensaver on my computer. And I look at it all the time. Okay. The other thing I take with me as I travel the world is sticky notes. Pink, blue, and green sticky notes. And recently I was listening to a Jim Rohn video, actually several Jim Rohn videos, but one of the ones specifically, and in one of his books, he talks about goals and goal setting and short-term, medium-term, and long-term. And yes, I have listened to and learned tons of goal setting over the years. For example, did you know that when we write things down daily and or 15 times, it increases the likelihood of those things happening over 90% plus, according to a Harvard study? Fun fact. So similar to many of you, I am constantly learning and I am constantly shifting. So I recently listened to his video and book on goal setting. And one of the things he talked about is short, medium, and long-term goals, and also in every area of your life, and also outlining it into 16 different goals. And then as you achieve different ones, replacing them and almost celebrate but then replacing them almost immediately. Okay. And what I realized after college is that I had not started to replace goals and recast the vision, which left me in a state of not creating or not aiming for vision. And without vision, people perish. So I have 16 different goals now written in pink, blue, green, and purple sticky notes. So 4 pink ones, 4 blue ones, 4 green ones, and 4 purple ones. And I'm really close to hitting the next 2. So I'm super, super grateful. And right now they sit on a window ledge in my Airbnb, and I look at them and I feel as if I am creating and receiving. Or I say things to myself throughout the day as I'm creating and taking aligned and inspired action, like, of course this is happening. Of course the love of your life is closer and closer to you. Of course he's on his way to you. Of course you're creating and receiving over 5-figure months, over 6-figure years, over 6-figure months, over 7-figure years. Of course you are. You're taking the aligned, inspired action. And so I'm reminding myself of these things throughout the day. And then I'm taking moments, you guys, to celebrate and to reflect and to share. Whether it's on the beach here with you and giving back to you, depending on where you are in the world and maybe what you need to be inspired, or whether it's creating a 30-day challenge, or whether it's creating a contentcation or a fitcation or co-living or whatever it is. So I invite you to go through this video every 7 days. I'm sorry, every day, hashtag excuse my human, every day for the next 7 days to walk through the sacred 7 morning. To walk through 7 steps to success every day, to challenge yourself to see if you are taking the aligned, desired action with in alignment with your vision. So, Katrina, what's the 7 steps to success? If you're tuning in with me for the first time, you may not have heard me talk about that because I talk about it a lot. But if you're here for the first time, welcome. It is 7 steps to success: spiritual, mental, emotional, relational, playful, physical, and financial. Every single day, knowingly or unknowingly, we take actions that are either aligned or misaligned. So imagine if you started becoming really, really intentional about every single action and taking 3 at a minimum of aligned actions in all those areas. 3 aligned spiritual actions, 3 aligned mental actions, emotional, relational, playful, physical, and financial. Guess what starts to happen? You start to take more aligned action, and it starts to go, like, basically it's the momentum starts to flow because it becomes easier and easier and easier because now I've been doing that for years. So tell me if you listened in. Tell me if you're listening in every single day and how you're practicing the Sacred 7 morning, what you're doing throughout the day for your 7 steps to success, and last but not least, are you practicing a night routine to align your actions, to set yourself up powerfully for the next day? So I practice somewhat of a Sacred 7 night routine, although it looks typically very different than my mornings. And that's okay. It's whatever your soul is calling to you. Like yesterday, I listened to some of my affirmations. I went to the beach. I listened to a message by Rachel Sherrill. I listened to a message by Marie Forleo. And then I listened to my own voice again, because it's so powerful when we listen to our own voice. So if this is your first time tuning in, definitely hit subscribe. What are you waiting for? If you're listening in on the podcast, leave a review so more people can know about Create It Like a Boss. And as always, friends, remember, create, transform, and inspire, because you are born to. Loving this challenge, you will love my Create It monthly. For the creators and for the CEOs who crave creating community and cash to create it like a boss, in Create It Monthly, you get access to 75 plus tips, tools, and tech with an incredible ebook, a 7-day jumpstart online course with faith, wellness, marketing, business, travel, and wealth and communities, everything you see in the 30-day challenge. Exclusive access and discounts. The first to get in the Create It Summit when it's released. Create It Creations, exclusive newsletters and blogs, a vision workshop, and a live group monthly session with me on various topics and hands-on sessions to create it, from wellness to marketing to business to travel to communities to money, and we vote on it as a community with a poll released monthly. Check out the link in the bio and dive deep into all the details on Create It Monthly. See you on the inside. All the chats on faith, wellness, money, marketing, business, and travel, so you create a life and business you already. Head on over to the blog, the podcast, and the freebies to jumpstart your transformation. If you're ready to dive into the online courses, the live events, or the retreat, and if you want to create with our community on an even deeper level, definitely check out our internships, our influencer collaborations, management, and brand engagement. Let's create it.